Can't wear that necklace and it's offensive to my religion. So, around 20 years ago, I worked in credit control for a large international pizza company. I, both then and now, wore a pentagram on a chain around my neck. It wasn't visible all the time, just occasionally depending on the top I was wearing. An older Karen type didn't like me, genuinely no idea why, just seemed to dislike me on sight. And she decided that as a Christian, my satanic symbol pendant was offensive to her. I was pulled into a meeting with management who asked me to not wear it as it was offending someone's religious ideals. I asked if the wearing of other religious symbols were similarly offensive, and was told nobody had made complaints about anything other than my pentagram. I explained that as a practicing pagan, the pentagram is as much a symbol of my religious beliefs as a cross would be to a Christian. I explained the difference between the pentagram and the hexagram, but was asked not to bring my religion into the office. I said okay and left the meeting to be met with smug Karen saying, "This is an office, not a fashion show, keep it for home." I said okay and went back to work, knowing my moment would come. 3 days later, she wore a silver cross necklace to work. I promptly went to our manager and explained that as I'm not a Christian, I find her outward expression of her faith offensive. I said that it's a workspace, not a church, and why should every non-Christian be subjected to her jewelry? Obviously, I'm not remotely bothered by others wearing crosses, rosaries, turbans, etc. What other people wear is none of my business. But if I can't wear a pentagram, why is her cross okay? Suffice to say, the no religious symbol rule she wanted only 3 days beforehand wasn't to include crosses. After a few meetings with HR, I was told that my pentagram was okay after all, and Karen was told to back off. I only wish I were petty enough to wear an enormous pentagram every day. I continued to work there. Edit to add more context, answer questions. UK-based but international chain that has been mentioned in comments. Credit control needed as company had. A lot of franchise stores that were only allowed to buy supplies from head office where I was based. I left the company before she did, so not sure how much more bother she caused others. Wouldn't surprise me to know that she kept creating baseless and nonsensical issues for other people though. Pentagram was worn with 1 point up, not 2. HR were not involved to my knowledge, just direct managers. I am awesome at dinner parties. Thanks for asking, random commenter.